Hey everyone, welcome back to Reg Tag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk about another story talking about some more stolen gold and silver coins. Now, I haven't seen an article talking about this in a bit. It's been a couple of months, but a few months back, it seemed like every other week there was, some big theft. One was like of over $1 million worth of silver bars. Another one was some American Eagles that were confiscated because they were bought with stolen money. There was just all sorts of articles that were floating around. And this one is there was some things stolen in the mail, some currency and banknotes that went missing in the mail. But the bigger story was of a coin dealer that was robbed of his inventory from leaving a coin shop in Nebraska, and they stole a bunch of stuff from his car. And it's not as huge. The dollar amount isn't as big as, say, like the $1 million in stolen bars. But this is definitely going to really affect a small business owner, this coin shop owner, having quite a bit, tens of thousands of dollars stolen from him. And hopefully there will be some insurance. Maybe we'll take care of some stuff or some relief, whatever it is. Because I wouldn't hold my breath that they're going to recoup any of this stuff. Judging by some of the other stories, there does not seem to be many follow-ups where they're like, remember that story about all that stuff that was stolen? Well, it was all recovered and everyone's back in jail. That does not seem to be popping up very often with a lot of the articles that I see and the stories that I've made a video on before. So hopefully this will be a little bit different, and the guy will hopefully get a little bit of justice, get some of his inventory back, and see the people that robbed him go to prison. But anyways, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump onto the computer, go over the article because it goes in depth over exactly what was stolen from this guy, and also two other stories about things that were stolen from the mail. Okay, so this article is on coinweek.com. I haven't been on this site in a while. And it says, numismatic crime, coins and currencies stolen from mail. Now, like I said, there are two stories here, and the first one is the mail. It says USPS coins stolen in transit from California to Louisiana. It says on May 16th, 2022, a package was sent priority express mail for California to Hammond, Louisiana. On May 18th, the package was delivered to the recipient with the package cut open, retaped, and contents removed. And this is the coin that was stolen. That's the coin in question there. And then they also have the currency that was stolen is a different case. It was from Nebraska to Florida. A package containing currency was shipped via USPS from Nebraska to Florida and was last scanned in Tampa, Florida. So that's missing or stolen. They have a PDF list here if you would like to click on the link. I will leave a link in the description to this article, and if you want to go over some of those notes, I'm not too interested in the notes. It sucks that it's stolen for the person, but I'm not really into collecting currency. So this is the one that I want to get to here, dealer inventory stolen from car. And it's worded kind of weirdly here, so I'm going to try and go over and make sense of it here. It says, dealer David Peter, the owner of Cornhusker Coins, was the victim of a vehicle burglary after leaving the Omaha, Nebraska coin show. The victim stopped for only several minutes when the suspects gained access to his trunk and removed the below listed coins and bullion. I'll go over that in a second. But that sounds weird. The victim stopped for only several minutes when the suspects gained access. So I don't know if he got into his car and was like driving away and they got to him down the road or something like that, or if they caught up to him before they got to his car and said, hey, maybe they pulled a knife or a gun, said, hey, pop the trunk. It says the suspects were driving a blue Mazda and a gray unknown make and model vehicle. So there's two cars there. So suspects may have placed an unknown object in the door handle to prevent the car from walking. Video coverage is being reviewed to provide additional information. So yes, it is a little confusing. I'm not exactly sure how it happened. I don't know if they, like I said, I don't know if they got to him while he was walking to his car, or if they got to him while he was in his car. And like they said, because they may have placed an unknown object in the door handle to prevent the car from locking. So I guess, I don't know, maybe they tampered with his car before he got back. But it says the victim stopped for only several minutes. So I don't know if that means his car was stopped after getting in it and leaving. It is worded very weirdly. So hopefully there'll be a little bit more information on how exactly they were robbed. But it was clear that they took this person's inventory, David Peter, from the trunk of his car. That much is known for sure. How exactly the whole situation went down, it's a little hazy and foggy here. It doesn't really make too much sense. But one thing's for sure is the stuff was in the trunk, and they gained access to the trunk and removed the below list, which I'm going to go over now, starting with the gold. You can see it's 16 2022 1-ounce gold buffaloes. Then they have 9 1-ounce eagles. 7 of them were from 1987. 1 was from 06 and 1 was from 99. They had 1 gold Krugerrand. Then they had 61 10th-ounce gold eagles. It was going on. It says 10 1-ounce gold maples, 4 from 22 and 6 backdated, and then 4 1-ounce gold Rand refinery bars. I'm going to edit this in. To show you the exact amount. I'll show you what the spot price value is, and I'm going to do the same with the silver here. I'm going to go over the list, and then I'm going to show you what the spot price value is. So it says 1 100-ounce silver Volcambi, I think it's Valcambi bar, 32 2016 1-ounce silver Canadian maples, 75 2022 maples, 4,300 gram Valcambi bars, 166 1-ounce backdated eagles, 34 10-ounce silver Unity and Liberty bars, 451 1-ounce silver Buffalo rounds, and then at the bottom it's got 78.25 face value in silver quarters, and then 125.40 in face value silver dimes. And of course, please contact the Numismatic Crime Information Center, Doug Davis. If you have a question or information about any of the above cases, you can reach him at that number, and they also have an email address here. So, if you happen to just have any information, if you're in the, where was this? I think it was Nebraska, they said? Omaha. So yeah, if you're in the Omaha area and the owner of Cornhusker Coin, maybe you know him. Hopefully he's doing all right. He wasn't injured or anything like that from the robbery. But yeah, hopefully there'll be some sort of break in the case. But yeah, that was the article that I wanted to touch on here, that was going over a few of the coins and currency that were stolen in the mail, and also the robbery at of this one dealer that was leaving a coin show. That seemed to be quite a big loss. It seemed like quite a big inventory that was stolen from his car. And again, I will leave a link in the description if you do want to read through this, and if you would like to click on that PDF file to see what the currency notes were that were stolen or missing. It could show up that it was just misplaced somewhere. Highly doubt it. It was probably stolen, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. Yeah, that story sucks. I really hate hearing stuff like that, and I do wish the guy well. I hope, like I said in the intro there, that he does get his stuff back, or at least the insurance will help a little bit with that. But yeah, it's scary times out there now, especially if you're going to a coin shop. You might want to just make sure that you have protection. You just want to make sure to be around your familiar with your surroundings. Again, it was kind of weird what they said they did to the person's car. I'm not exactly sure if the guy got into his car and started driving before they stopped him, or if they stopped him before they got to his car. But again, just be aware of your surroundings. Bring protection if you're in a state that allows it, and you can legally carry something that will help you in a situation like that. Take full advantage of that. Make sure that you're taking all the precautions necessary to defend yourself and your inventory. And yeah, as I said, it's a very unfortunate situation, and I'm not exactly holding my breath that it's going to come out with a good outcome. But all I can do is hope, cross my fingers, and I really hope everything works out for this guy. And the other ones too, that one with the currency notes, I'm hoping that was just a misunderstanding and that was all misplaced and that gets to where it needs to go. But the other one that showed up already empty, ripped open, retaped, packaged up, and with an empty package, I'm not holding out much hope for that one being recovered. So again, hopefully everything works out best for all parties involved in this. But from what I've seen in a lot of these stories, that does not seem to be the case. So let me know if you've had any weird experiences or as sort of like a spidey sense tingling in the back of your head where you're thinking, something might be going on. Am I being followed? That paranoia might seep in. Because who knows, you might be leaving the coin shop there with a couple $1,000s worth of gold and silver coins, and you're not sure. You weren't really paying attention too much while you're in there. You're not sure who was watching what you purchased, and they might have seen you pocket a few American Gold Eagles and maybe a 100-ounce silver bar or something like that. It wouldn't be surprised if this happens a lot where people get followed out from coin shops. But yeah, hopefully that hasn't happened to anybody, but it does seem like something that could definitely happen. It's not something that's out of the realm of possibility, clearly, with this story. And unfortunately, this is definitely a lucrative thing for these thieves to do, casing out the joint at a coin shop and, taking down this coin dealer. They got away with quite a bit. So, I can definitely see this continuing to happen, and hopefully it actually, it just gets nipped in the bud, and hopefully the next time someone tries to rob someone like this, they might have another outcome happen. Maybe the bullion dealer will take matters into his own hands. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.